Hello boys, Yoshi here, and welcome back to my blind playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition for the Nintendo Switch. In this episode, might actually probably finish the game within the next 2 episodes, as there's hardly anything to do left, and there's not really much side quests to begin with. Because in order to do any more side quests, you actually have to, finish the game in full and actually go through and rescue some of the other characters, because apparently before you can do any of the backup side quests you actually have to play through the game even further. So yeah, anyways, so I finally found out how to do the No Pawn Sage quest. You have to set the time from anywhere between 12 and 5. This is on the in-game timer only. You have to set it for between anywhere from 12 to 5 and then interact with it. And you will then have him randomly appear after that. And there you could see sort of a rainbow. And there you'll see the sage actually appears. Was it you who summoned me with this scrumptious-looking offering? You wish to win my approval and be granted my treasure? What's that you say? You're here for someone else? So Pee-Pee wishes is to stomach that which he can't, the bitter kiwi. The solution is simple. Understanding his thinking is not. Grant Pee-Pee-Key's wish to stomach bitter kiwi. His wish has been granted. Return to Pee-Pee-Key. Since we have a trade, let's go ahead and trade and see what happens. Looks like he has these days up for, which is not terrible, but anyways, kind of weird stuff. So anyways, I guess some other things that I did while I was waiting. So, if I go into the skill tree, or I guess if you go into the equipment menu, you'll see that I completely edited all my equipment for all of the initial characters. So some of them have royal stuff now and brave bottoms as well. So we all currently have the jail cap right now and a couple of other stuff that I bought as well. So yeah, I kind of bought armor for everyone, so now we all have a lot of strength. I'm pretty sure there's nothing else we can really do to do stuff, so before we do anything else, we're gonna go ahead and finish our obnoxious quest that we were stuck with doing for quite a while. Because before, when we did it, we didn't even know the time. Again, it's a blind playthrough, so how am I expected to know that? So I went and looked it up, and it was between the times of 12 and 15 you have to make the offering. Pee-Pee-Key, try eating bitter kiwi, and this time it's delicious. Hence get Newbin Sage to get Peaky West. And that gives us a lot of experience for doing that, so that almost nearly got us to level 50, so that was really important. Oh, and it looks like the quest chain is not done yet. There's another character that still needs to do stuff. My nicey pawn, Cheery, doesn't seem to want to spend time with me. She's my only relative, though, so I want to be close to her. Find some filtered water, bring it to me. I want to try something too. This time of year, a lot of Machna Luca tried to migrate to this area. My niecey pawn is scared of bugs. Could I ask you to do some pest control? That forest go. This area just keeps on getting more quests. Suddenly we like go to return for quest, and then all of a sudden we figure out there's some more stuff. I'm getting tired, so I'm just gonna skip these. And friend can have little mommy's Grampy on. Little Pawn wants him to find a friend who likes Vegs. Okay, so I have to find a new friend that likes Vegs. So, in this area. Goodness. So yeah, as you can see, we had quite a few quests to do and a lot to explore of the other areas, so I'm kind of gonna make this a mixed quest line. We'll try and do stuff, and if we still haven't done stuff by the end, and at the same time, if we don't have any time-based quests, then I'm probably just gonna go for the end and try and defeat the final boss, because we're so close to the end. I found out it's actually a lot closer than you would expect. But man, did this game ever take a long time? Cause holy crap. I'm literally just gonna walk around for this first quest. I wanna see where the character is. Okay, well, I'm getting tired already. It might be somewhere else, actually. Just when we think we had done all the quests, we suddenly get 2 more new ones. Now, we did get all of the items for our reconstruction stuff for Colony 6, but it looks like we can't really do much else here, so we may have to straight up go for the end of the game now. So, I guess at least by next episode, I'll definitely try and do the stuff. Okay, well, actually, since I am a beginner, I probably should actually do this. Just so I can figure out where this one is. Because if I know where the area is, then I may know exactly where to go. Some of the secrets in this game can be really brutal sometimes. And remember, sometimes for some characters, they will only show up during certain times of the day. So at some point, the only way you can really get anywhere is to accept stuff. Also, I've never at the quest at night before anyway, so we're gonna go in and do that. Oh, so please say that. Friends ever been to ruins? That's where I want to do some surveying. But you did see old Elsar. And as you can see, you can get extra text boxes, essentially. Oh, I got all those already. That was easy. Okay, this is the Mystery of Machina Ruins. I might actually do this quest first, because I heard this is one of the secret areas we had to go to before. I should be able to read this. I can decipher it right away. Come back to me shortly. Okay. Could you go into more detail? Ancient documents say to recite the prayer in front of the ruins. Wow, Lupe able to reach such tattered rock. Well done. Able to read anymore, those curly seals. Oh, so I have to go to King Agni's tomb to get that secret, eh? So this is a completely different hidden area now. So I guess at this point I basically am sort of doing 100% since we already found lots of stuff here by just going through random events and whatnot, but otherwise I don't really see what else we could do here. I have a favor to ask. Only Hamon can do it. Sounds like you got a problem. I want you to get me a monster egg from Machina. I'll tell you exact case. We can train monster after Sheen, it could be helpful friend to know pawn. So as you can see, we get a lot of random quests. So we can essentially get random chat to appear if we have a certain character in our party at the time of the quest appearing. They'll actually say something extra. For example, there Melia actually added in a couple of words because we had her in the party at the time, which definitely makes things a little bit interesting. But that being said, I think it's finally time to change out our selective gear, because I had a lot of XP farming gear for quite a bit, but I don't really want to have too much, so we'll just open this door, I guess, and just go through that, and that'll be it. Investigate. Just go inside. Alright, I do want to change my party up slightly. Melia for Charla. That'll be it. I'll change extras later, and I will slightly change my equipment as well, so Shulk can stay as he is. But there's a couple of things that I want to remove. Oh, wait, no, wait, that's right. It was on skill trees, that's right. So I completely changed my skill ranks branch of my skill trees to affect certain things, so I need to, change it to be a little bit different, and I don't want to equip that either. So the major thing that I changed is I wanted to increase the AP awarded in battle and the rare chance of finding crystals from ether deposits. So I'm gonna remove that and put some stuff from Charla on. Starting with agility. No, I don't need medium quip. I already have that. I'll put on that. No. Increases aggro greatly when no armor is equipped. That literally does nothing. Raises cooldown during the day or movement speed during the day. So that's very specific ones. What about this one? Tension gain. Increases agility when HP is F. That tends to happen frequently, so I'll put that on. What's next? Increase max HP. Yes, that's a very important one to have. Oh wow, minus so many of these now. So I can increase AP attack power to the equipped weapon. Oh wow, that's very overpowered. I'm gonna take the AP one off, which sounds silly, but this will do a lot more damage, so I think it makes more sense to have. And what does Charla have? Boosting physical defense. Damage dealt by Ether Arch attacks. That's useful for Melia, but not anything else, really. And then, what's her other ability? Strength during the night. Improves Ether defense the more heavy equipment is worn. That would be entirely amazing for Rhine. I actually might change her, like, just to do that. So I basically wanted to change the skill links a little bit, just so that I can get, better stuff for Shulk and whatnot, because I wanted to have more stuff. Sure, I'll put that on. That would be good for Ryan. Let's actually find Ryan's version of the same thing and put on the one that boosts the physical defense. Just for fun. Okay, everything else seems about right, so I'm just gonna go in now. There are some monsters in here, but they are only all 41. Okay, snuck around the bug on the outside. Oh, yep, there's a monster in here guarding our area. Oh, this already? We have to get a shield as soon as possible. Oh, wow. That is a terrible start. That is a very terrible start, by the way. I did not expect him to do that straight away. Immediately, no aggro's drawn, and he just goes straight for Sulk. Also, the faint despawns. Oh, wait. I could just go in? Yeah, it just opens itself. Well, we're definitely not doing that again. At least not without the special feint. We could definitely still do it. It's just that I didn't even have enough Monado power to use shield or anything else. Or actually, I think I did. I didn't really think of it. To be fair, I was kind of dumb there. I should have just straight up gone for something else. Anytime we get an exclamation point on the character, we get some extra power. So I essentially have to attack enemies either behind or from attacking them by using other stuff. I can also get some stuff from the battle start command as well, but doing it beyond that is kind of boring. Mainly, we need one of the bonuses just for something else. Sure, we'll take out this 43 as well. He went for an extra ability, so I was able to get another bonus on him. Again, the more effects we trigger in battle, or I guess for every crit as well, we can gets our bar filled up a little bit, but still, that's kind of brutal. And here's the reason why I still want to go for him, because I know I can use my shield against him, I just wasn't waiting. Okay, so we have to shield this. That's straight up the only way to do this. Okay, we're gonna use, oh, actually it's Monado's speed. It keeps on changing the future. Okay, so because I used the correct thing, it just straight up missed. Okay, well that helps out a lot more. So I think that's just the way it's programmed. It just straight up does that at the beginning of the turn. That's kind of awkward to deal with if you don't know what to do. Holy crap, this is a lawn chain. The reason why I want that extra bar is pretty obvious. I wanted it for something else. And yes, by the way, I've been kind of dumb. If the guy goes for a superior talent arch, I should have used Activate Monado when the future is seen to try and change it. Oh, there's an instant death attack. But currently I'm pinned down because of the knockdown, so... Oh, it changed to a miss all of a sudden. Okay. It just automatically changed into my favor. That's really cool. Okay, that's an aura. Let's get rid of that as soon as possible. Monado Purge. Okay, good. That was a good... That could have been really brutal if we had not done that. So a lot of these battles are definitely getting a lot tougher, because before we were just going through other stuff, and now we have these abilities going. But okay, looks like we were able to beat him. See, I knew we could beat him with just the party. I just finally realized we were being dumb. So previously when I was using my anomaly equipment, I did not know how to use it properly. So I just remembered that you actually have to only use the Monadel during boss battles when it tells you to. So if it tells you to use speed, you want to use speed. Or if it tells you to use shield, you want to use shield. Keep in mind, our shield's quite low right now, so it probably can't actually block many stuff, which is probably why I wasn't able to be blocked, but essentially, if I use Minadel's shield at a specific timing, I can block an attack, and I literally just remembered, yeah. That's probably why I was dying in so many fights before, but I have a... It essentially deflects enemy town arts of the same level or lower. And then speed improves evasion. And then we had aura as well. That's probably why I was not just going for Manal Buster over and over again. Doesn't look like an open a giant coffin, but I can feel draft coming from a gap below the coffin. We should go back and tell Lupa. And yep, there was a monster as well, so that took a longer time than I initially expected. But at least we were able to win. Goodness. Whatever that was definitely a much scarier battle than I anticipated. And the first battle I lost straight up because I was straight up dumb. I could have easily gotten a chain thing up early, and then I could have just gotten a revive, and I also could have straight up just gone for something else. But anyway, I changed the future to my will that time. So I kind of understand how the boss fights work. Each boss has a certain pattern where they'll try and take you out right away, and you have to change the future to your advantage. It didn't help, though, that I don't think I had the Monadel ready at the time, so I literally just had to attack to get it up and then very quickly bring it up. So that's why I try and go into some of these fights with the Monadel already active, but I wasn't able to do it that time, which is why I lost Travi. Oh wait, no, this is way higher up, I'm silly. I said it's a daytime, thinking it was something else, and I completely forgot. I think this whole thing was actually done during night, too. My mistake. Okay. Well, we're continuing on with this now. Like, we literally just walked around at random and we found the quest, so we have to do the same thing again. Okay. Alright, there's the exclamation point. To be fair, I've not played this in like a week, so it does take a while to get used to it again. So friends found a huge coffin inside the ruins. This indication that these ruins of the ancient giants. It's felt a breeze from underneath the coffin, so something may lie beyond the coffin. Right, I'll have to come up with a way of finding out. This is wonderful, okay. Well, that was definitely worth it. We get 49 off of that. Right, I have to come up with a way to sell out the next history. Say out more. If you find where you should have no problem moving the coffin. The dead thing in it? I've skilled to monster. Jump out, Ricky. If friends find bones, then bring them here to me. It may help us understand the biology of the giants. Hoopa wants us to bring bones? Okay, Ricky does not like that. Oh, we had to grab her stuff from the cave or something. Magna Forest and Arrow Sea, but I already collected those. That's the good thing about collecting all the materials for Materia Quest. Now I have all the materials to make Rubicant oil. We must mix the Agora sap and Aqueous Andos oil together. That will give us a smooth Rubicant oil. Yeah, that's right. Friends use this on the coffin, it should move easily. Look forward to hear what lies beyond the coffin.
I'm never gonna give up.
Oh, that was just the first part. Now there's a secondary part. And holy crap, this is one of the better side quests. I'm glad I found this. As you get later on to the game, the side quests become more tougher, but they also start worrying more experience. Anything to do it with a secret area in particular lets you move that. Now here's my big problem based off of the reset I did. Will we have to fight that Berserker guy again because we took him out and then left? So I have to then reset the room because of the time. Does that mean we're gonna have to fight him again? If so, that's gonna be one of the most obnoxious fights ever. Because we already had to fight him once. If he's a unique monster, he usually should just be gone by now, but you never know. Okay, he is gone, because we beat him before. It is not a big coffin at all, it's just a secret area. And we have some free items here. A benign cricket. Looks like it's just benign crickets. Black iris. There's only a treasure chest in the center of Saw Room. Let's go and tell Lupa. Okay, well this test is one go through certain things quest again, looks like. This was the closest area that I knew of, at least know of, for getting to that quest person in. So I am going to teleport to there first. Alright. Well, that was pretty easy. We just went in, did and left, and we didn't even have to deal with that monster again. So that monster is technically gone from the game now. Some unique monsters do that. Some you can take out more than once. So friends found a small ruin under the coffin, and a single treasure chest inside. It may have been a custom of the giants to build a secret room. It is very intriguing result. Friends have the contents of the treasure chest. Lupa has no interest in riches, and friends might find him useful. Please take this piece of giant's treasure too. It's an old family heirloom. I finished studying. Friends might find a use for it. Can't be on, I would solve the riddle of King Nominees too. Now I fulfill that promise. Barrier Gnasher and the Heart of the Giants item. What does that even do? Also, that got us 11k experience. That's the most a quest is given in a long time. And I am kind of curious to find out what this does. So, Ricky, I'm going to show you what you have now. I'm still on Beast Biter, I just noticed. I must have just gotten this weapon, a Jaw Nibbler. Or there's the Barrier Gnasher as well. The Barrier Gnasher gives him more defense, though. Holy crap. Ricky probably deserves to have more attack, though. So I'm going to go for this and put the strength back on him. He already has 1 HP set. He doesn't need another. In fact, I don't think he even needs HP up 4 to begin with. He can just stay with HP up 3. If anything, Choke weakly needs more. So we're going to give him HP 4 instead. So he's going to be our new big boy. That would reduce Ricky's HP a lot, but considering the max is 999, it's probably more effective to have it like this. Ricky already has a lot of HP to begin with, so I don't think he needs it more. Shulk, on the other hand, definitely needs it. Well, since I haven't really done much with the other stuff, I'm actually going to change up the way I do things a little bit. So, since we made it to the end of the game, some other quests may have opened up in other areas as well, and that kind of worries me. So, I'm actually going to go to every single area, including Colony 9 again, and see if I can find any quest now that the game is hosted into Endgame. And sure enough, they're already starting to appear. I assume they only appear when you go towards the end of the game, so I want to make sure that I have them unlocked. Because if some quests open up in other areas, then that means that they will be opens in other areas. You heard? Zuzka and Little Butterpond been fighting for over 10 years. Zezka wants to go out and see Big Wide World. Little Butterpond always trying to hold Zuzu back. About this for the past 10 years, but Zuzu no Little Butterpond still no changed mind. Zuzu wanna end it now. That's why you wanna bring red Polynarva. Zuzu eat one, his power will increase 100 times. Oh! It's what Zuzu wanna do. It's just that the outside world is dangerous. You can't go out there. For abandon a dream. Let me go. Well, now they see the future. And suddenly an exclamation point appears. What is that? I literally just talked to him and now our exclamation point appears.
Hello.
Oh, don't get along, but we do. He's my adoptive brother and I care for him as much as he cares for me, but I can't just let him going out. Seriously? I know eating one of those would make him really strong. Look, he's willing to do whatever it takes to beat me. Do you think you could just give it to me? I can't let him win. Now it's time to drop this plan of yours, just as you promised. You're gonna stay here in the city forever. So now we get to see the other side area. So we have to choose between them. Oh, we get one of those. So the actual character starts the quest, but then if we try and do that, Jirok also gets a part of the quest as well. So we get to choose what to do. I don't know. I'm not gonna actually tell you my response until later because I'm still trying to figure out what to do yet. Okay, so also I found a new strategy for going to the map. You could just press Y to go to the map immediately. I tried spamming it a lot in my runs though, and it slowed down the gameplay a lot, so I don't know what to do yet. It doesn't matter which one of these we can complete. We could just complete it whenever we want. Now it looks like the Polynarva is hidden all the way over in the Central Marsh area. We'll start by going to the Silent Obelisk, and when the thing shows up, I'll just Y at the start just to bring up the map. Which is really cool that you could just do this out of nowhere. It's something that I like. So just like that, we're immediately in the marsh in an instant, which is really helpful for warping quicker since we don't have to do the menu each time we want to warp. Warping to other areas though still takes time as we have to go back once to do that, but it's fine. We can definitely deal with it. This is one of the areas where we saw some monsters that were weak in the daytime and changed to level 85/90 monsters at night. It shows that sometimes nighttime can be brutal to ya. Because stronger monsters tend to appear at nighttime. Or, I guess, stronger versions of it. And we just take it from Zazdan, who's just kind of chilling there. And now we get to choose who to give it to. Well, we have to go to the Resinal District no matter what. Jirok is actually straight up being mean by not letting him to stay in the colony. Like, let's just look at this. Like, just look at it this way. Mr. There are so many humans that go out into the world nowadays. Especially in this world. There's 6 heroes that are kind of just traveling the world. So it feels kind of rude that Jirok is not letting him join us, because don't you think that if we did it the good way, that we could straight up join him at that point? Which make things interesting. Ah, no. Okay, he's not out yet. For some reason. Up to events that time by 2. There he is. So he only appears at certain times again. Okay. Well, I want him to go out just like Shulk and Ryan do. So we need to do that. Because Shulk and Ryan have already done it. Alright, now we get to actually see the thing unfold. Good, now you can travel now. Okay, that gave us about 3k experience there. Nice. Okay, I need to do some stuff now. Change the time to 10. There are so many characters that only spawn at certain times during the day. It's just actually ridiculous. Alright, so we're checking all the areas again to see if we can find a quest that's respawned in any of those areas, because there's quite a few quests that can show up from time to time. I know Teffer Cave's probably gonna have one, because I found out there's 2 secret areas in here that you can go to, but both of them are locked behind a door, so the only person I could see actually finding a way to unlock this is either someone in Colony 9 or Colony 6, or in this area itself. Okay, looks like there's nothing here. So, to the Bionis' leg next, I guess. There's lots of secret characters across the entire area, to be fair, so there might be a lot. It's funny that the refugee camp still has people in it, but most of them have moved on to Colony 6 now. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna keep on doing this in each area, by the way. I don't know why, but I've decided that I'm going to do this in each area until I find all the side quests in the area. The frick. I hate when it does that, where it just straight up glitches. It doesn't show you anything. Okay, it looks like no quest in here, so we'll go directly to Colony 6 for our next set. Alright. Alright then. So we're gonna do some of the quests like this, and if we are unable to find any quests, which I don't believe we found anything in Satoru Marsh, because there's no day and nighttime stuff. But in here, there probably is going to be. I know. Man, I will say, doing this over and over again just to see the different characters gets kind of awkward, and that caused a rainstorm. I have summoned a rainstorm. Oh my, what will I do? It's not gonna actually change anything, or at least I doubt it does. Characters come out regardless of what happens. Now there are quite a few shops that you can go for in here, but unfortunately there's... Okay, next is drainage outlet into the ether mine, which we haven't checked in a while. And I guess I can also kind of show you what I've been doing off screen. So when I started doing stuff off screen, I started farming stuff in the ether mine again. So every now and then I do a set of crystal farming in the ether mine to get some items, because you can get some very cool items for this. Well, that's interesting. So I was able to collect an item by jumping up there, eh? They are both just stuck there. They don't have anything of use. I already checked that and that. And we just checked Frontier Village. That was the last thing we checked. So, theoretically, the last area this leaves, as far as I know, is the Alchemoth area. I wouldn't be surprised if it had any quests, because last time this area had tons of quests, both daytime and nighttime. It was one of the most highly areas with quests in the game. Even Era C had tons of those quests, so we'll have to check both of them here as a result. By the way, there's nothing on 2-4. Don't even bother checking that. And sure enough, we found one little tiny quest in the middle of this area. It's almost like I knew there were some secret quests waiting. So I guess I could call this video Finding the Secret Side Quest, or Secret Quest. So you were the traveler's friend was talking about. Actually, I have a favor I'd like to request you. You know what I referred to you, yes? The deciphering of the ancient texts, remember? You claim to have failed to retain this invaluable knowledge. Could this perhaps be an issue with memory formation? Note to self. Discretion? Okay, he made Makey mad. Eventually, nature as a white and children. Intriguing, most intriguing. I could conduct value research into Nobon breeding chance. No. Well, progress has been made since you helped last time. The deciphering machine is now operational, but there is an issue. Its accuracy, as you can see, leaves something to be desired. At this rate, our research may never truly reach completion. Yes, we intend to improve our deciphering machine. For this, I'd like you to go and collect some materials for me. Can I count on you? 5 green diodes from the high Antia tube, and 3 Astia remote units for hover Astas in the high Tia tube, which we already have! So we'll just finish it off. I like free quest where we could just finish it immediately. Excellent work. I'm sure you'll want to see my results after my hard work. Ah, perfect. You see, it has already deciphered a little of the ancient text. It would appear the text pertains to the High Entia War God. This is an excellent rate of progress. Continues, we'll surely come to unlock the secrets of our past. Oh, my apologies, I forgot myself for a moment. A bad habit of mine. Instead of this, we can press on with our research unhindered. Rufon and I will work day and night until it is complete. Alright. some more experience. Everyone's almost level 50. Once I get to around level 50, I know that's usually going to be the level where I can do stuff good. Because that's what happens on the other levels. Alright, now let's change the time to night, which we can do by changing the time backwards. A few more hours, maybe, just to try and bring out extra characters. And there we go. Now we'll do the same thing, but in nighttime. It looks like we have found an alternative character here as well. To be fair, it's Alchemoth. I was absolutely expecting this to happen. I feel like this area will never have all its quests completed, at least immediately. So yes, apparently now this video is doing the secret side quests. I'm gonna say that again and again, but it's a thing that happens. So let me guess, you're the travelers that everyone in town is talking about, right? I heard all about you from your Professor Naruf and Rufon. I'm on the same research team as those two, you see. They talk about you quite a bit. Oh. What is this? I should go to the place of judgment in Seteromas. Perhaps I'll make a major discovery about our history. Wait. How do you know that I'm going to head into the site of the ruins? Yes, I'm fully aware of the potential dangers there, but don't worry, I'm making solid preparations. Some of our research are finally within our grasp. Now is not the time to hesitate. Is that all? If so, I think I'll be going now. Wish to be disturbed, so please do not follow me. I have to defeat a boss in Setoro Marsh. And she just vanishes. Okay. She actually did vanish. Just like she said she would do. My goodness, I cannot talk today. Okay, let's go to Area C. This is the next best area with quest. We could go to the High Entia Tomb as well, but there's still quite a bit to work. And obviously the best way for this, in terms of quest, would be the Lighthouse. Because I swear, I always find quests at the Lighthouse. I've found like so many quests by going there, just by exploring the storyline. So we have to go here first. And we'll start at the top, just to make things easier. Alright. Okay, I keep doing this despite saying that I could do the Y trick by just pressing Y to instantly get the tech socks. Okay, well there is something that we have missed here apparently. And somewhere around this area. So I'm actually going to teleport to the Seal Island and look on the map to our right. Or I guess just area map it. Yeah, there's a little hidden island off in the middle of nowhere that we never explored. I thought it was just some other kind of thing, but I never explored this. Probably because whenever I was searching here, I never would go to some of these islands, so sure enough, let's go and explore it. This will probably get us some experience for sure. And if it's a secret area, it'll probably get us a level as well. Hey, there's someone flying over there. I think it's one of the guardians of the High Entia capital. Still kind of worried after the... Oh, wait. No, that's seagulls, actually. I know there are still some guardians flying around there. I just can't seem to find any of them. Then again, they were active like crazy back when the Mechon invaded this area. Mechon are starting to get very ridiculous now, which is why we are going to finish them off once and for all. Probably in the next episode, we'll actually try and finish the game if we can. At least once we collate all the side quests that can't be completed anywhere else. Now, we found the Sleeping Dragon Isle from going all the way through here. If Fortunately, no actual items here. In fact, nothing but just a pile of big monsters here. There's a couple of Buno Nebulas lurking in this area, which is mostly filled with level 80s and level 85s, but somehow I'm able to go in here and just walk up and get this water crystal for free, so I guess we'll take that while we're waiting. And we could collect some items here. Oh, great. That thing's very close to me. Oh, that is the one that we could actually do, but we don't have the required affinity yet. That just hurts. That just stings. Well, I have one way of dealing with that. So there's a little cheat you can do to sort of not really to get affinity charted with the characters that are not yet fully maxed. All you have to do is select that character and then try and get him something that is good. Obviously you want to make sure that he gets something that's good, so in this case he likes insects but dislikes owls, so none of the regular owls. So you want to find something with 2 hearts, and then essentially just do this for a few minutes. And you're essentially giving him a lot of gifts. I like to keep 2 of each of them, though, just in case something happens. But essentially you just want to give him gifts like non-stop. And each one of those will give him 1 friendship point with that character. So you can essentially just do that non-stop until you get stuff. Okay, now we are going to go through insect. So in this case, bug. And we'll give him 4 of these. There we go. Alright, now it's up to rank. Now to finish it off, we have to actually change characters for this. So we'll change our party right now and make Ryan our party leader for a little bit. We might bring Shulk back in later, though. Very slowly move up to this, and there we go. We can view this now. I haven't done that much, because, to be fair... Oi, Ricky, what are you up to? Ryan, see, lots of fish. Fish with wings jump out of the water, see? You must be joking. There's no such thing as fish with wings. You've lost the plot. See? Fish fly. Oh yeah, I saw that. So fish can really fly. Ricky not see before either. Lodgin forest not have flying fish. Right then, only one more thing for it. We catch one and eat it. My time has come. I will show you all my bias fishing skills. Okay, so we did that correct. So essentially we pick one of 2 requests, and if we don't pick a request, we lose extra friendship. If we pick enough good requests, our friendship goes up. Huh, no. What's the matter with you? Ricky, remember that creatures with rings are special to Nopon. If Ricky eating flying fish, Ricky and Jal. Don't worry about it, no one's working. No, Dunga will get mad, but Ricky's stomach make a noise. I won't tell anyone. Means you gotta fish twice as hard as me. Ricky not happy, but food is more important to Ricky. He get all fish before Ryan. I knew it. When food's around, you're suddenly up to it. Okay. So yeah, we haven't done one of those in a while. So I guess this isle does have something useful after all. And now it's time to end the quest with just going to Seturo Marsh, because we know there's something in there. So we need to go to the place that is in Seturo Marsh. So once again, I'll go to the silent obelisk, man, and see if I can find that. And it looks like we found a new thing with contact. Is that Google guarding a statue? I never expected it to be guarded. Appears I cannot proceed with my research. Sorry, Neroff. Sorry, you're a fan. And there's the future that might happen unless we come and stop it. course, now we did that, we have an extra skill link with Riki. We'll go ahead and put that on. There's nothing really else to put on at the moment. Whew. Okay. Yes, Riki also have a skill link with Ryan as well. I'll just do that. The actual strength up start doesn't really do much since it's only for the beginning of the battle, meaning it'll wear off in longer boss battles easily. But it's really useful for fighting easier monsters. Alright. And Talia's research is a timed one, so we will have to do this. That's fine. Okay, now we can finally check out where this is. I was getting worried. Oh great, it's on the top of this area. Remember where this area was? Yeah, that's right. There were some 90 monsters around, so we have to sneak around them again. I think we would have to sneak around them more than once, but it looks like we do have to do that. If that doesn't work, then I'll just go underneath the water and try from there. Yes, there's, as you can see, there are some monsters at level 90 that are in here. It is really annoying. Not only that, but some of them are right in the areas where you need to go, so you have to play kind of sneakily to actually get there. So this is both a stealth mission and an obnoxious, annoying mission at the same time. Okay. And because of this nonsense thing, too, that means I'm gonna have to wait for that guy to go away. How obnoxious. Because that's one of the guys that pats around, and we have to wait for him to get out of the way. Okay, well, I don't want to make things too risky, so... Party's gonna be changed back to Shulk. And we're gonna try and get our thing up as soon as possible. Okay, that should fix that first problem. Okay. Well, now we can take him out, thankfully. Okay, he's just a regular monster. We don't have to worry about using the Monado on him to disable his abilities. I don't know how you came to my future, but you prevented me from becoming seriously injured. I must offer you my gratitude. I can trust you enough to explain why I came to these ruins. Not long ago, I discovered an ancient book. Nerf Ruan and I then formed a research group to study it. The book told of a war god faith that existed long ago. Have you seen a statue above the entrance to the palace? It's based on the war god, but it's only a copy. Right now, I'm trying to determine where the war god faith arose. So finding the original statue would greatly help our research. We deciphered half of the book. The text indicates that the original war god statue is in Satoru. The I found here was not the original. Functions were premature. First, I should decipher the entire text. Ask for your help when the time comes to seek out the statue. I hope that can depend on you. Many thanks for everything you have done for me so far. And we got an achievement for completing all the high Entia quests from the looks of it. And now we're gonna get to level 50. Okay, so to finish this and at least confirm that this is finished, we're gonna head back over to the Alchemoth area in the exact same area as the last player appeared. and we'll see if we can find another quest. If not, then we're gonna end the episode and probably skip a lot of the other quests, because some of them straight up cannot be done until later, and also I've been getting really tired with just doing side quests non-stop, especially the quests that just recently reappear all of a sudden. Also, yes, we got a Monado arts from that, or I guess art level up, that gave us use of a new power. Also, there is a specific strategy that I want to change Ryan to, just to make things a little bit interesting. So, Aura Burst gets used way too much, so I'm actually going to change things up a little bit. So for Ryan, I'm actually going to change his setting up a little bit. It's not, it's probably going to make a difference, but I want to put Dive So Bad on, replacing that. And I guess at some point I want to replace this to a Fleck Chopple, but I probably already have some other characters with Optal, so it depends. I'll keep it off for now, though, since it's probably not going to be useful. But I wanted to put on Dive So Bad in particular, because Ryan can use that to deal a little bit of extra damage. At the time we got it, was not a good art, but now I really want one. And she gets Reflection, special Ether Barrier that causes attacks to rebound on the enemy. Interesting. Okay. Looks like there's nothing there, so we are going to end the episode here, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed this episode. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, peace.